Yo, what's good? It's Jarmar Green, 317 native right here in Naptown. Be sure to tap in with Peso and the Underground Clout family. They over here bringing every creative together from north, south, east, west. You hear me? Get hype for this shit. Oh.
You now tuned into
Underground Clout.
You need a better start. Come and be picky and choosy with me. Taking you places you wanna be seen at. Disappear talking John Cena. Everything's better with scenery. Always keep a satchel tight and clean. Jam packed full of that greenery.
Yeah, shit, bro. Let's get to it. Shit, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy Dirty P checking in with my boy Jarmar Green on the Underground Clout. Naptown's own. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us where you from, bro. You know what I'm saying? Give us a little musical background.
Fuck yeah, right quick. Just getting everything on my Snapchat and my Instagram real quick, letting people know what's going on.
Yes,
Peso, bro, Indianapolis, Indiana, Jarmar Green, native here, bro. 317. I don't have it tatted on me, but one day I will because tattoos are expensive and because of COVID, I don't want to. But yeah, bro, I mean, lived here my whole life, but I've certainly used it as a hub because I do love to travel. I got into traveling early off of a job. I was selling timeshares. And through that job, it just opened so many like different ways for me to like have a place to stay at a lot of town share areas. So like places like out west, like Vegas, LA, Seattle, Washington, like all the way down to Florida, really throughout the whole US.
Oh yeah.
So like it was really easy for me to use this as a hub and take those cheap flights to go places and have like an RCI place to stay. So it was all in all, bro, like I love Indy, but it's definitely the crossroads of America, and that's a great way to hone in on what I feel and how I feel about meeting new people, and I try to do things like this to really connect that bridge. So I love everything about Underground Clout is doing it. So
yeah, bro, you know, trying to bring that platform and connect them green dots. So that's what we here for. You know what I'm saying? So shit, dig deep into your albums. You know what I'm saying? Like what inspired them, and you know what I'm saying? Like, do you have like a certain theme or energy you stick to when you jump in the studio, or do you just record a collection of songs?
So I do record a collection of songs, and I've come to realize that like that's the best way to do, and I kind of piece them together. So going back, like I've always been a music head. So like the first ever like project that I was on, I was playing guitar, and you see my wonderful 7-string right here. I'll hold it up here. I'll let you see it. But like this is my pride and joy. Like this is what I really got into. Like I was really into some heavy metal, bro, and I was writing music for them. I was in a 5-person band. At one point it was 6 people, and then it was 4 people, and it was so many things. So anyway, managing all those people, like it was just a headache. So I think around 2017, I was hanging out with my boy Chris and John, and they really got me into like wanting to make music and really rap or sing or whatever like that. And and that's when I started to really hone in on what I want to sound like, and I was really getting a lot of my influences, but I wasn't like leaving away my like guitar and stuff like that. So I use that to like, you know, get those pitches and be able to really get melodies. So like playing guitar really helped getting into like hip hop and rap. But at the same time, like those people around you, really their direction, I wouldn't change that for a world. And Chris and once again John, their direction and just how much they put into it at that time really jumpstart what I'm doing right now. And so it's 2017 up to like I believe like 2020, I didn't really release anything but 3 songs.
I feel you.
Yeah, so like those 3 songs were pretty, I feel like a good wide range of my voice, and I had fun with them. And like it was Nutrients, Shout out Wavy Blaine for that beat. It was Viewer Discretion, which was my absolutely first ever written a rap that I've done.
Oh yeah.
And that's
you said 2017?
2017. I actually released it. It was called Finesse, and then I re-released it under a new producer. I started having stuff done under Alec Jackson, Ajax. Shout out to Anxiety Attacks. He's a good producer out of LA, and he was born here in India as well. So under him, I had Finesse remastered into Viewer Discretion, and that one at Nutrients, and then it was Promise Me, and Ali, he gave me that beat. Another name from Indianapolis. So like, just continue those relations through 2020 to now 2021. I feel like I really have been jump starting. I got like 10 different songs out, or not out, 10 different songs just waiting to be released that I've done with like people around me, like my cousin Sylvester G. Gravis. He just dropped the song Big Bet. You can see that on all music, all streaming services. My boy CDA Burnside, the dude who got me into rapping, I feel like he's on some projects too right now, and it's just like a lot of that at home flavor on my music right now, and I'm really liking where I'm at right with it.
Yeah, that's dope. That's how I like to do it too. I like to keep it like kind of tight in the city, you know what I'm saying? Kind of at home, you know what I'm saying? Because that's where the roots is and shit like that. You know what I mean? So
definitely. I mean, it's definitely like you got to reach out to what you have access to, and especially if you're like-minded. You're obviously friends. It just so happened, like, you know, this person loves making beats, or this person loves rapping, or this person loves to do engineering. So like, you know, you just never know who's around the corner. And I found out there's always that one person that could be just one friend away.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's on all levels. I know I'm not like, you know, talking like I'm huge or anything like that. I'm definitely in my apartment right now.
Shit, but on the cool, I mean, that's how you gotta. That's how you gotta put it. You gotta speak it into existence. You gotta make yourself feel like where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? In order to be where you destined to be. You know what I'm saying?
All the time, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like that energy already in the air. You know what I'm saying? So it's like pollen. When you let it off, you know what I mean. You get it back. You know what I'm saying? And you plant seeds. You planting seeds. You know what I'm saying? It's
contagious. And you know, good energy is always contagious.
Straight up, I watch my energy and who I'm around. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want the wrong infection. You know what I mean? You don't want nothing to fuck up your energy. So
100, bro.
I like how you do that though. Keep it tight in the city. And if you need to reach out, you know when you need to reach out. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel it. You know
exactly
the moment.
And
you come right on time.
You kind of just, you know, how we doing right now. Like you kind of just keep engaged with individuals, and you know, obviously, you know, the energy that you put out is the energy you receive. No telling if what can go, you know, in what type of scenarios or anything like can happen. But nonetheless, bro, you gotta just reach out. You just never know.
Yeah, real talk. That's how I did with this podcast. Like, it was right on time. You know what I'm saying?
And I love the fact that you just, you know, this is like you've been doing this. Like this is something that you've always had a love for, and you're still doing it, bro. And, I don't know, bro. Whoever is ahead of the future on the show, and the people you've already interviewed, bro. Like, keep that shit going, bro.
Definitely.
And you know, every year something's happening. You know what I'm saying, bro? Keeping in contact with the people, you just never know.
Oh yeah, for real. So shit, what type of music did you listen to growing up and shit?
bro. Metal. Like I actually okay. So I listen. I remember having my CD player
Yeah.
on the bus, and my mom bought me this NWA Greatest Hits album, and I
Yeah.
listened to that on repeat.
Yeah, yeah, NWA all day.
Then I got into
Yeah.
Easy Does It, put it
Okay.
on repeat.
Okay.
It wasn't until like all and shit like Linkin Park,
Oh yeah, for sure. You know what?
right?
Middle school, man. Hey, bro, I used to jam. Man, I don't remember the name of the song, bro, but I used to jam this Linkin Park track all the time, bro. Like,
There's so
yeah,
many. There's like discographies of
yeah, yeah,
lyrics I
yeah,
feel like I know by heart that I don't know. I like if all I have to do is like hear the song and I know every fucking word. But
yeah. Matter of fact, I
that's
had a
how,
poster, like a collage of rappers and shit, and Linkin Park was on the poster. I had like it was
dude.
like
Because
Snoop Dogg, like Linkin Park, like Eminem, like Dr. Dre, like
dude, as I've grown, like there's less stuff on my walls. Like here, this is like my gaming room. This is also like the backdrop of my stream
yeah,
on Twitch
yeah,
/ Black Bullet,
okay,
BLK Bullet on Twitch, and I'd be playing games, and so this is kind of like why I was already prepared to
hell yeah,
do a Zoom call because I've already understood streaming and
yeah,
and,
yeah,
and it's my job too. I sell a platform that does that
yeah,
currently.
okay, okay.
Let's going back on topic here. Like music I listen to, like a bunch of metal. Like um, I tried to get into like jazz and rock, but I feel like it wasn't like interesting. Like I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
start getting interested in like guitar until like I want to say high school, but I was already listening to like metal music. I remember my first ever concert. Marcus Haynes took me to Suicide Silence.
Yeah.
Look up that band, and Mitch Luger, rest in peace.
Okay.
Mitch Luger, he was just like insane. Like, and that's where I saw like the Contortionists and I seen like the Contortionists is from Indianapolis, so like that's another reason why it hit home for me. Like this local band was like this good, and they were using like obviously 6-string guitars, but these were 7-string guitars that were in like drop tuning, and it was just so heavy and different time signatures and different like strokes and and different scales were being used and different effects and like it was just crazy. Like
Yeah.
it was like I don't know, like being in like this orchestra of like out in space,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
in all these like different like synthesizers and stuff like that. It was insane. I really got an ear for that, and that's what I really dived into. So like that's when I got into like metal. I started a band, what I will call as like Realms because I have albums out, but like there's been different names and different members, but my pastime and my music led up to Realms Indie. You can look them up on Bandcamp, and I have 2
Yeah.
albums out, Reverie and Kosa, and both of those albums, 5 songs, super easy to listen to,
Yeah.
hold dear to my like guitar playing and the heaviness and space sounds, and they're just like a collection of just different music that I was listening to back then,
Yeah.
all into what I produced as a musician and a
Okay.
creator. And then I felt like once I got in my hip hop, like it was the beats that I had access to
Yeah.
and just the storytelling, like really taking like instances, like I'll take like a day in my life and just work around it.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty straightforward in my music. I don't try to go outside my bounds, and I try to stay clear from me. And
Yeah. Yeah. Stick to
I
what
feel
you
like,
know. Yeah.
yeah, bro, and I feel like that's really where I'm at in my
Okay.
music, and I've had nothing but fun with that shit, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how, man, that's the best part. Is having fun first. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying it. You know what I mean? Don't
100
force it. Just go with the flow. You know what I mean? Just be you off
all the
top.
time,
You know what I'm saying? Like
all the time.
that's just how you gotta do it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So like shit, top 3 to 5 artists is on your playlist.
Hmm.
Or you
Top
listen to
five.
all type?